We are live, yay! Woo. Hello. I don't think anybody's on yet, so it's just me and Sarah. If anybody is joining or here, we are going to do some reading sprints and just talk, I'm sure.
There's a lot that we're going to talk about, I'm sure. One of them being Taylor Swift, but it's just you and me right now.
It's just us. We can say whatever we want. Okay, well, we could just wait for people to join, but so you listened to just the All Too Well short film, or?
I did. And, like, one thing I'll tell you, like, before anybody gets on is, like, I am, like, not a Swiftie, and, like, not because I don't like her. It's just that, like, when I go in my car, it's, like, what am I going to play? It's, like, the first thing in my head is, like, not Taylor Swift. And it's not
that's where you're wrong.
I like some of her songs. It's just like, okay, you said it. I like the old music, right? It's like the first thing you're gonna play in your car.
Me?
Yes, like, you know, like my, like, 70s music.
Okay, yeah. You like old music, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like to jam with the old people.
Yes. Definitely.
I was telling my work, you know, the second song, like, I submitted for, like, your wedding playlist.
Yeah, 2nd out of 50, yeah.
Yes. I showed, like, the woman at my work. I was like, and I submitted this song for her. And they were like, no. And they were like, please tell us that, like, you changed that. She changed that. Like, she's not allowing it. And I was like, yeah, I changed it because, like, after, like, further consideration, I realized, like, it wasn't the move. And then I was like, and then I changed it to this song by Eric Clapton. And they were like, okay, it's a lot better.
No one knows. The grandmas and grandpas are gonna be like, oh, I used to love this song.
I'm gonna go dance to grandma then.
Okay. Fine.
It just might be me at your wedding. Who knows? I've never ever been to, like, a wedding ceremony, so you're simply the first.
You've never? I haven't been to one in a while.
I was banned for my cousin's wedding 2 years ago.
Oh, you told me that. I remember that. Oh no, you're frozen.
Don't be. No, you're frozen. Okay, now you're moving again.
Am I still frozen?
No, you're not.
Nobody's getting on.
Sleep, bro.
No, I swear this is the time we did it last time.
Is it not 9:30?
Oh, did we?
Where's my phone? Did I get an update? Oh, yeah.
What? No one wants to join us. No.
I need that other girl to join so I can apologize to her.
Yeah. Do you want to just do a reading sprint or no?
Yeah, we can do a reading sprint because
maybe we'll bring in the readers. Reading sprint.
I want to read a chapter of this.
Oh.
In a minute.
Wait, why?
Why has it been a minute, or why do I want to read this?
Oh, I thought, yeah, no. Did you say you're going to
read this?
Yeah, right now?
I think so. Maybe just a chapter, and then I'll, like, bring out We Hunt the Flame again.
How are you gonna just take a break from We Hunt the Flame like that?
I'm not. It's like it's a 1 chapter break.
Okay.
I haven't gotten to open it in a while, and I really want to. Like, these two are, like, the first books I am finishing in 2022.
2022? You need to finish them this year.
I can't. Like, I want to reach my goal, which I probably won't. I can't. Man. And I left off on a Lou chapter. I do love Lou.
But you're, like, more into it. So, like, wouldn't you finish it fast? How far are you into Blood and Honey? Like, what page?
112. So.
Yeah.
How far?
Should I tweet that we're on live? I'm going to do that. Not like it. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I wish I could just tweet everybody that was on last time because that was fun.
It was.
And I have an update about the Lisa Kleypas book. Oh my god, this is my brother, Nicholas. I'm gonna block him. I don't trust him. I'm not kidding.
Are you really gonna
block him? Huh?
You actually blocked him?
Yeah.
Oh, what if he's reading?
He's not reading. trust me. I don't trust him, Sarah. I'm doing us a favor.
He wants to talk about Marvel.
He found my TikTok and he commented like the randomest things, and I woke up to it one day and I was like, absolutely not. Little brothers are no.
Did you take it off?
Did I take what off? His comments? Yes! I took them off. I had to. Hello. We just got on. We were talking about Taylor Swift for a little bit, then we got distracted.
We were talking about Andrew's little brother.
My little brother came on and I had to block him because I don't trust him. I don't trust him. He's like a 12-year-old boy. He does not,
What did he comment on your TikToks?
He like commented something so like annoying. Like I just peed my pants or something. It's what he said. Oh wait. Did you watch the All Too Well short film? Please tell me you watched it because that's what we want to talk about. It's what we want to get into.
Did see?
Hello.
We're currently talking about Taylor Swift's new video.
Yes. The All Too Well short film.
I knew Sadie Sink was going to be great after her first season in Stranger Things because she was phenomenal. I love Stranger Things.
She is a really good actress. Yes. So I got very teary-eyed at the part whenever they were like yelling at each other.
When she was like crying in her bed, I was like, I've never felt that way, but like, girl, I feel it.
But I feel it now. Yes, that whole thing was so good. Also, I just found out that whenever they were with Sadie Sink, Dylan O'Brien, and then the dad.
Yes.
Do you know who the actor for the dad is?
Mm-mm.
He's the director of Stranger Things. Yeah. And it's just like I didn't know that. And I feel like that's very, I don't know. It's cool. He was gaslighting so bad. OMG.
I did. I was correct me if I'm wrong, but All Too Well, that's like a Brandy song, right?
Sarah, you're about to be kicked out. No, All Too Well is not.
I told you I wasn't a Swiftie.
All Too Well is an iconic old song.
Okay, hold on. Let me guess from which album it's from. It's from the album where she's like wearing a gold dress, right?
Sarah, it's from Red. The album
released. No, I was gone by that time. I was with her for her first album when she was like in the blue dress, and it was like, what was the song? Like the main song of the album, Our Song. And
then like Country Taylor.
Now, and what was the other one? The gold dress, Breathe.
Fearless. Sarah, I can't believe you. Also, the age gap. The fact that the actors' ages match the ages of like Taylor and Jake. That was literally brilliant. Red, Sarah. Oh my God.
I'm wearing a red shirt.
Back when she was in country, Sarah loves country Taylor. Confirmed. Country.
I was a fan. I literally like those were like honestly, country Taylor is like a part of like peak childhood memories. I remember going to like my neighborhood pool and they would be blasting Taylor Swift, Breathe, Fearless, and like me, I was like 7 years old playing Sharks and Minnow and singing it at the same time. She is a part of core memories. Country Taylor is a part of core memories.
Well, All Too Well it was originally like over 4, I think it was close to 5-minute song, and now she re-released that version and the 10-minute version, just the song that's 10 minutes. So that's like all added on to the old version.
Oh, okay.
Which is really cool. I loved All Too Well. That I because I love slow songs, like sad songs. Mm-hmm. So I love that song. Last Time on the Red album is so good. I don't know if you've heard it.
I have to go look at this album right now because
No, don't look at it right now because you can't.
I'm not looking at it, but I am.
Okay, so like I have the album list on my phone, but I love Last Time, and it's also a duet with like I don't know who is actually on it, Gary something, but that song
is number one trending on iTunes.
I'm not like and then Everything Has Changed with Ed Sheeran. That's also one of my favorites. I just love the slow ones. There's so many good ones. And then We Are Never Getting Back Together.
Oh yeah, I sang that for my elementary talent show.
Really?
Yes, but it wasn't me. It was like a group of like my friends. Like we all sang it together. And then my sister, oh my god, I just remembered another core memory. Taylor is a part of core memories from my childhood. My sister had laryngitis, so she couldn't talk. So she was lip singing all the parts.
Well, you just exposed her.
Yeah. If anyone's watching this from Delion Elementary, and they remember that talent show, my sister was actually lip singing.
She's a fake. She's a fraud. What are y'all reading? Sarah, what are you reading? What are you reading?
I'm currently reading We Hunt the Flame because it was recommended by yours truly, Andrie. Ever since she was like, read this book, she talks about it every single day. But if we do reading sprints later on, I might pick up Little Woman again and just read another chapter of that. I'm reading it surely but slowly, and I really like it.
I read it. I read Little Woman really slow too. Singing that for the talent show, that's iconic. It is.
Who was I singing about? I was like 9.
I am reading Book 57 by Penelope Douglas. I don't know if anybody watching has read this, but I'm giving it a try. I've never read Penelope Douglas, and I think she has like a bunch of books. Like
she does
a lot. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna give it a try. I'm on chapter 4, and I'm liking it. It's okay.
So I read something by Penelope Douglas when I was 17, 18, and then I was like, oh my god, this book was so good. I want to see what else there is by Penelope Douglas, and that's when I found Punk 57. Mm-hmm. And I read like 5-6 chapters. I said, yeet, I'm out of here.
I just know so many people who liked it. Okay, OMG, Punk 57. Yes.
I was also a different person at 17.
I think you would like it. I don't know. I mean, I'm liking it. That book made me cry. I don't want to cry.
I'm thinking 17-year-old me definitely was very picky. Like I definitely would not have liked half the books I've read now. So my taste has like changed a little bit. Maybe I can read it now like it.
It's not a sad book per se. It just hadn't made me cry because I'm sensitive. Oh. I cry easily in books too, but I like when books make me cry because I'm like, yes, I want to feel something, anything, anger.
I cry at these random things.
You cry at the random things?
Yeah, like books and movies. Like the first movie I ever cried during was Transformers 3 because I thought Bumblebee was gonna die.
I cry in movies like all the time. I'm a baby. People hate on it because it's high school romance, but whatever. Yeah.
I hate it on. I promise it's not. There was a trope in it that it was just like, I didn't like angst. I hated angst at 17. It was just like too much for me.
I don't know. Okay, because if you only got to like chapter 5, I'm on chapter 4 and I'm still like liking it. So something happened in chapter 3 that was very interesting, and I've been wanting to read like since I read at lunch. I kind of wanted to get back into it like really bad.
I don't want to like say any spoilers because like obviously don't spoil last time. But like what we talked about what happened after like chapter 1. I was like, oh, and I was like all moody and broody, and I can't.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, let's do a reading sprint then.
Okay.
We'll do 15-minute reading sprint because I think that went good last time. It's like a good amount of time. Oh, well, let me pull up the timer. I should have done this already. That would have been fun. Okay. Also, if you're watching and you're going to do the reading sprints, tell us what you're reading as also.
I was like coughing during your last live, and I didn't know you were coughing during this live.
You really were. People were probably like, that girl is sick.
I'll be okay one day.
All right, 15 minutes. I'm going to start it.
Okie dokie.
And started. Okay.
my reading sprint did not go as planned.
Wait, why?
So I was like reading the page, and I was like, this sounds really familiar. I could have sworn I've already read this. Like, keep in mind, I haven't picked a book in a month. And then I remembered, like, the last time I read it, I dropped my book, and I dropped the bookmark out of it. And I just, like, put it back in somewhere. And so I had lost my place, and I had to skip through the book and to find where I'd left off.
Wait, so you read Little Women?
Yes. And by the time I found my place, we had 5 minutes left.
Are you serious? It took you that long?
It took me a minute to realize I'd been reading the chapter I'd already read.
Oh. And it takes a long time to, like, comprehend, I feel like, the story. I don't know why. It's, like, a simple story, but...
Well, how did yours go? How's it going?
Mine went good. It's, like, making me laugh just because, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to have to suspend my disbelief for certain things. But I expect that with romance, so it's not the worst thing. Let's see. I'm rereading House of Earth and Blood. I need to do that. When are we going to do that, Sarah? We need to reread.
The week before it comes out.
I'm going to need more than a week to read.
2 weeks before.
Okay. I can do it in 2 weeks. Probably, I mean, I could probably finish it in a week, but just to be sure. Oh. Not to sound like...
I forgot, that's right. Andrie literally reads books in 2 seconds.
Sarah.
And when we let her read, she has to, like, slow down, and she's like, okay, I guess I'll just read it in a day while Sarah takes a week.
Not true. It's not true.
2 days.
I want to reread that book so bad.
I love House of Crescent City.
House of Crescent City. Okay.
I'm a fake fan. I'm so sorry. I don't even know what the book's called.
I'm reading The Duke and I by Julia Quinn. How are you liking it? I love The Duke and I. It's so good. I really like it. I'm reading Ugly Love. I meant Colleen Hoover. College Hoover. Oh, okay, wait. Ugly Love is my fave Coho book. Is this the one, Sarah, that when we were at book club that somebody was talking about? We had, like, a big discussion about something that happened in it.
I think it was.
Okay.
What are the main characters' names in Ugly Love? And then
somebody, if anybody can tell us what the main characters' names are.
Tell you if it was the book we were talking about.
I think I remember the characters.
The main characters like Tate and...
Yes. Miles? Is Tate in the book? Is that a character?
Help us out, please. We've never read it.
Yeah, I've never read it. Fun fact, yes, it is. Okay. Tate and Miles, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never read a Colleen Hoover book. Ever. I want to read It Ends With Us. I only own It Ends With Us and Maybe Someday, and I don't know which one to start with. I think I'm going to start with It Ends With Us because, I don't know, I feel like I'll like it. But Ugly Love, yeah. I
don't want to say anything. I tried to read 2 Colleen Hoover books.
But which ones?
It was Hopeless.
Oh, Ugly Love. It's the first one she wrote. I didn't know that was her first.
I didn't know that was her first book.
I like the cover.
I thought it was one of the newer ones.
What?
I'm like going to Goodreads to like.
Oh.
Like the shade.
I like the blue cover of Ugly Love.
Me too. The cover is so pretty, and it's like, well, I've never read it, so I'd want to like it. But that girl basically told me everything that happens.
Yeah,
I'm gonna read that.
I kind of got spoiled too because I know everything that happens now because that girl at book club.
Andrie and I were at book club. What was it, like 10 months ago? We should go back.
We haven't been back to book club since.
Just go back one day.
We need to just hop in.
We were talking about like all of our favorite books, and one of the girls at book club told us
everything.
Her favorite book, Ugly Love, And then she just told us the entire plot summary, like in detail, and I was like, "Yep, thank you for that."
She told us because
Do what?
yeah, she told us like everything because one other person didn't like it, and then that person did, so they were kind of like going back and forth about it. So then they just said everything.
Oh, it was probably the girl that said, "How come you never read the book club book, Sarah, but you come anyways?"
Oh yeah, she called you out. I think it was her first one. Now I'm questioning myself.
I didn't mean to make you do that. You know, I'll check for all of us.
I heard it's supposed to make you cry. I mean, Ugly Love sounds like it would make me cry just from the title. That sounds pretty sad. Slammed is Colleen Hoover's first book.
Oh, okay. I actually have heard of that book. I have. Did I read it? I think I read the summary. That was that. Colleen Hoover. Okay, she wrote Ugly Love in 2014.
Somebody else said Slammed is her first book.
It's like, okay, that actually makes sense. And Hopeless she wrote in 2012.
Ugly Love is her first standalone. That makes sense.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, if anybody's read It Ends With Us, or Sarah, do you know, is there a character in there named Atlas? Yes. Do you know, Sarah?
Wait, no, Atlas. Hold on. I mean, I can look it up right here, but I think when I hear the name Atlas, I think of that one John Green book.
What?
Finding Alaska or something.
Looking for Alaska. That is
Looking for Alaska.
That has nothing to do with Atlas. And I really like Looking for Alaska, so don't.
Oh, and Colleen Hoover also wrote Maybe Someday.
I have that book. I just said that, Sarah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're behind.
I was thinking deep. I was thinking in depth over here about Colleen Hoover books. Okay.
I didn't really like It Ends With Us. The tea. My cousin Heather.
No, the main character's name is Lily.
Oh, and It Ends With Us. Wait, no, they said Atlas.
Oh. I take back everything. I didn't actually read the book. You know all.
Well, people on Twitter kept talking about this character named Atlas, and I thought they were talking about the book, The Atlas Six. I thought there was a character in there named Atlas. And then I found out they were talking about a Colleen Hoover book, and I was like, the world is a lie. I don't know anything. I was confused. I liked it, but it gave me mad anxiety. See, my cousin loved it and read it 3 times, so I don't know. But then some people don't like it, so we'll see.
I just want to say, since we're talking about Colleen Hoover, so Colleen Hoover, I believe, is like a contemporary romance author, and my favorite, if you like contemporary romance, I think Mia Sheridan. If you've ever heard of Archer's Voice, Mia Sheridan, she can't go wrong. Some of her books are but she can't go wrong. Even though they're still good. Mia Sheridan. If you like Colleen Hoover, I feel like you'd like Mia Sheridan. So I know you don't. I know you never heard of her because you don't like contemporary.
I don't like contemporary romance. You're right.
Archer's Voice. Look for this. It's great. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. I reread it 1,000 times.
Oh yes, Archer's Voice is so good.
It's so good. I love Archer's Voice so much. I could cry about it almost live right now.
Sarah, every time last time on live you were talking about books I'd never known you'd read either, and now you're doing it again. You just pulled it off your shelf. I've never noticed that book.
I love Archer's Voice. Have you ever heard of what's it? Andrie, help me out here. The Wall of Winnipeg and Me.
Oh, The Wall of Winnipeg and Me.
I love that book. It's so good. She can't go wrong either.
She could do no wrong. Well, The Duke and I, it's really good, but the writing is confusing. I read it a while back, but I can see that. I can see why it would be confusing. I think it takes a lot of time to adjust to the writing in that one. Mariana Zapata, yes, I need to.
So good.
Oh, so good. Yeah, that's the other author I've been hearing about lately. When I was hearing about Penelope Douglas, I've also heard about.
So I've read 3 books by her, but I've attempted to read 5 books by her. But not that the stories were bad. It's just they had tropes that I didn't like, and because I'm super picky, as soon as I figured out it was a trope that I didn't like, I was like, okay, we will try again on your next book, and I put it aside.
You're like so picky that I'm scared to recommend you my favorite books because I don't want you to.
Well, I'm liking this one. Okay.
I was so scared. That's why I didn't even pressure Sarah to buy that book because I was terrified because it's like my heart and I'm giving it to you and then you just break it.
I mean,
so I'm glad you didn't do that with We Hunt the Flame because I really would have been sad.
What other books have you recommended that I didn't like? I think the only one was Shatter Me.
No, there's another one that you didn't like. I don't remember what it was. But you didn't like Shadows Between Us as much as I did.
Okay. I mean, it's not that I didn't like it. It's just that I think there's like 100 pages that I liked, and there was just like other pages I did not. Yeah. And it wasn't even like the beginning. It wasn't even the end. Like the end, I was like, meh. But it was like a certain like 100 like right there that I was like, yes. And then like something happened. I was like, eh. I gave it 3 stars though, so it's like pretty good.
That's like me. I gave, what was our last buddy read?
The Bone Houses.
I gave Bone Houses 3 stars, and you like that one, I think.
Yeah,
more than
I loved it.
I haven't read that yet. Is it good? Are you talking about We Hunt the Flame? If so, yes. But if you're not talking about We Hunt the Flame, what book are you talking about? Because I'm not sure. If you're going to read Colleen Hoover, start with her older books because her newer ones are better. Is maybe Someday one of her older books?
I think so.
If it's
I've had a book recommended to me since I was like 16.
Really? Okay, then maybe it's one of her older ones because I might read that one. I didn't like Shatter Me.
It's okay. I will slander Shatter Me with you.
All my Shatter Me books right here looking at this live, like.
I rated the first book 1 star, and I will say this.
No.
Andrie held me at gunpoint for multiple months and said, read the second book. And I did read the second book, and halfway through it, I was like, wow, maybe I need to reconsider. Mm-hmm. I finished the second book, and then I bought the third book on my Kindle that night and read it, finished the third book, like I'm reading that. And I think I read this in my review. The plot still sucks. Most of the characters still suck. There's like 1.5 characters that there's like
1.5.
And then do I?
Did you say 1.5 characters are good?
Yes. Yes, like half of that character's personality was good.
I disagree, but I've also read all 6. So if you haven't read all 6, Sarah,
I read.
You know what?
I stopped where I needed to.
You know what? No.
If you wanted me to. Andrie?
I'm not taking this Shatter Me slander because Warner's new novella is coming out on Tuesday. So I can't.
I just want to say.
Moving on. No.
I just want to say. No. I'm going to put you on blast about this every time we do a live. Because Andrie and I made a deal like 6 years ago.
I haven't even known you 6 years.
Okay, we made a deal a long time ago that if I read the Six of Crows duology, she would read his Dark Materials, the trilogy, very small books. I read the duology. Andrie read the first book. Andrie then said, I will only read the second book if you read Shatter Me. I read Shatter Me. She read the second book. She said, I will only read the third book if you finish Shatter Me or something like that. I finished Shatter Me, and I think she said something like later on, like, I'll only read the third book if you read this book. And here we are. She still hasn't finished it.
I forgot I'm not making any promises. Maybe if you read Warner's new novella, then.
No.
The ending in Shadows Between Us is trash. But that book is good. I don't remember the ending. I read it a while back. The hair dye. What hair dye? I don't remember this.
Are we talking about the same? I'll pull out the book right here too. Are we talking about?
Are we talking about? We might be talking about different books.
Like, is this the book we're talking about? I don't recall any hair dye in it. I just read it,
I don't either.
Is there something you missed?
Oh no. Okay, so I think yes, maybe someday is older. I didn't like maybe someday, and she's my favorite author. Oh no, maybe. Why did I buy it? What if it sucks? Now I just have it. Dang it.
Andrie, read it. Take one for the team. Let us know how it is.
Okay.
Do what you do best. Review it.
I will. Yeah, I meant We Hunt the Flame. Yes, We Hunt the Flame.
Oh.
It's so good. It's a great fantasy with a rich world and like great characters.
I'm not quite like halfway through it, but I will say what I read, I've really liked. Great so far.
Very good. I love them. I don't want to be specific because spoilers. Yes, shadows between us. Oh no.
Oh, hair dye. I do remember now.
No,
I do remember. I will admit, I'm with you on that. The ending was trash. It was just like, here's what I said. It was almost like Trisha Levenseller figured out that her plot and her ending was going to be predictable, so she was like, okay, I guess we'll just finish it up. Meh, publish. And that was that. Like, she submitted her first draft to be published. No editing. She did not go back and see, like, is this, like, good?
Trisha Levenseller,
I'm done with the story. Publish it.
She releases books pretty quickly. I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't have a big editing process.
I don't know. But the other books I read by her, I've loved. So I will continue to read by Trisha Levenseller.
I just need to read Blade of Secrets. If Blade of Secrets lets me down, I'm going to be sad because I've loved everything by her.
I'm going to be sad because I actually really like that book. I think I give it 4 stars.
I think I'm going to like it, though, honestly. If I like Shadows Between Us, I think I'm going to like it. Shadows Between Us got popular because of TikTok. I don't know if it did. I read it. I never saw it on... Did I see it on TikTok? I read it before TikTok became, like, big, so I don't know.
Honestly, the way Andrie hyped it up, I thought The Shadows Between Us got popular because of Andrie.
What? No. Literally, when I read it, somebody on book Twitter was, like, talking about how bad it was, and I was like, what? I loved it. And I thought they were subtweeting me, but I don't think they were. I don't know.
I would say that the main characters are definitely not the same from The Shadows Between Us to Blade of Secrets. Like, they are definitely 2 different people. So do not go into Blade of Secrets thinking it's going to be like The Shadows Between Us. Expect something new and different every time.
I expect something different. I think, what does it have? Doesn't it have, like, anxiety rap or something?
Yes, it actually does.
Why did you laugh at that? That's not funny.
Because, I don't know, it was just, like, the way you just, like, brought it up.
Because, I don't know, because you're talking about it.
Yes. So I think she was trying to, like, represent those with, like, mental health. Like, anxiety is represented in it, and there's, like, something else. Social anxiety. I'm missing a word here. I know I am. But I really did like how she represented it.
Sarah is sleeping.
I'd say I worked a long day, but I actually worked a half day today. I love Fridays because I have half days on Fridays.
Yeah, you got off at 12:30. I got off at 5:30. I should be the one that's tired. I am tired, but yeah, I read it so fast. I loved it too, but the twist annoyed the hell out of me.
For
Blade of Secrets?
Shadows Between Us? Oh, yeah. If we were talking about The Shadows Between Us, when
you're like, oh, since we're on the topic, let me say
I'm awake, I promise. When I think I called that twist like 3 chapters before it happened.
Oh,
I actually really like that character.
That
I was like, I love this character. I love this character. I love this character.
I know. I was so happy when you were liking them. I was like, just wait.
I always like the wrong characters. Ask Andrea. I always like the wrong characters.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know what's happened to me.
Very true. Has anybody? This is random. This is really random. Has anybody seen Eternals? And do you like Druig and Makari? Because I love them. That's my question. If anybody has seen Eternals yet.
I love when I think I brought Andrea now to a total of like 2 Marvel movies, right? And what I love now is that she likes, like, Marvel is about superheroes, okay? And Andrie, like, looks for, like, the angst and the, what would you say, the romance. Like, I do too, but, like, Andrie,
Not
like,
the romance per
for
se.
that.
I need the relationships. It can be between anyone, friends, sisters, mothers and daughters,
The angst, the feels.
preferably boyfriend and girlfriend, or any like.
Andrie wants the angst. She wants all the feels.
Yes.
I just want the fighting scenes. That's all I want.
There wasn't too many like fighting scenes in Eternals.
There was enough to satisfy me.
I mean, Shang-Chi, I think, had immaculate fighting scenes compared to Eternals.
They did. There was a point I got like a little bored in the middle of that one, though.
I feel like that must be just like every movie.
The beginning started off with a bang, though. Honestly, I will rewatch that movie. I will. Yeah. I really want to rewatch The Eternals, but I couldn't find anyone to go with me. I asked Andrie again today if she wanted to go rewatch it with me, and she said no.
I was not going to go today. I zone out during action scenes. Unless it's a book, I zone out. That's so funny.
I don't know why, but I just...
We'll stop talking about
oh my god, I love it.
Marvel.
I'm so sorry, y'all got in here and talk about books.
No one even cares.
Don't look at this over here.
Sarah, the biggest Marvel stan ever. It's like,
I love Marvel, okay?
Not the Iron Man Build-A-Bear.
This is a birthday present from my twin sister.
From me.
19.
Oh, never mind.
And I love it. I cherish it. I have his birth certificate over there. I mean, if anyone wants to see the proof.
This is proof. He's born. He was born.
Do what?
I said proof he was born.
Proof he was born. Proof my sister made him and put a heart in him.
I made him.
I don't think I've ever taken off this mask. I don't know what he looks like underneath.
Is there a bear under it?
I don't know. Should we find out?
It's Tony Stark.
My sister named him Iron Man. So original. I thought she should
named
have
him Iron Bear. Clever. That's clever.
What?
The name.
Iron Man?
Yeah. So I would have never thought of that. Sarah, have you read the Addicted series?
By who? I need the name of the author, please. I mean, I'll look for it right now.
Okay.
This is not immediately clicking. Oh, that name does sound familiar.
Baby Richie. So good. The main characters are huge Marvel fans. Oh my gosh, Sarah, that's perfect for you.
I know. I gotta go look at it right now. Okay, KB Richie.
Honestly, okay, because on the last live, people were talking about, I feel like we were talking about romance. So I think that influenced me to pick up Punk 57 because I feel like I've been reading so much fantasy. I don't know why I picked this one up. I just did.
Was it Katie Richie or KB Richie?
It's KB.
KB. Can you make it spell Richie?
Ritchie.
It's not here on Goodreads, which is depressing.
Oh, this is a great question. Sarah, do you have a booktube?
I don't, but I have been debating it for so long. So if you think I should make one, go ahead and tell me. Andrie thinks I should make one. Or
Bookstagram, so I can
you can go follow me on Goodreads and Twitter.
Goodreads is like such a messed up app.
I don't care. Goodreads is so broken. And I will never stop using that app.
I will link Sarah's Goodreads. Wait, I will link Sarah's Goodreads on Twitter and this after I get off because I need to get your links.
I will if you really want me to, because I want to make a booktube and I literally was like, I need to make a bookstagram. I should.
Oh, she just she's a grandma. She has like Twitter, but it's not even a book Twitter. It's just her Twitter.
It's Sarah, but I will talk about books every now and then. Go ahead and feel free to follow me on Goodreads right now. We can be friends.
Nobody wants to be friends on Goodreads.
I am gonna make all the friends on Goodreads. Okay. That's where I'm gonna meet all my best friends. I don't care.
You have like great shelves. Like you can be a booktuber, Sarah. You can do it.
I just need the lights. I kind of have dim lighting. Like you have really good lighting. Like
This isn't even, you just need a light. I have a light that is like $20 at Walmart. I will buy you one for Christmas.
Watch it. Oh, watch this. We're gonna get that lighting.
Do you have a flashlight? No. Okay. I'll wait.
I don't know how to open. Hold on, we're having issues. Okay, got it.
We'll wait.
Oh, it works. But
Sarah, I see nothing.
If I have something, okay.
Did you just turn on? Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't make a difference.
Lighting.
Sarah, I
welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be talking about why Philip Pullman is the best author to ever walk this planet.
To walk with the team.
I hope he's walking it a little bit longer to each other. Bookstagram, booktubers, if you're
Yes.
I mean, they are. I'm just late to the game.
We should make a bookstagram. I'm trying to make my bookstagram like aesthetic, but it's coming along.
My bookstagram would already be basically, my bookstagram would look like what I Snapchat Andrie, just kind of me throwing books around that I hate and me like playing really cool music in the background to books I love.
I think that's funny. That's like real. That's just like you. So I think you should. Girl, make a booktube. My first 10 videos I filmed and edited on my phone. I don't recommend that, but it can be done. Yes, Sarah has a lab. You have a MacBook. You have iMovie. You can edit.
I know how to use iMovie. I have used it before for like class presentations, but I know how to use it, and for some reason I'm gonna leave that there. I think it's helping me, but I try to use iMovie on because I tried a couple months ago. I was like, all right, I'm gonna make a booktube. I filmed videos on my phone. I was like, I'm gonna put it together on my laptop using iMovie, and then my computer was like, you need to update iMovie, and I was like, all right, I will bet. And then my computer was like, we don't know how to update, and I was like, okay, that's a sign. I quit.
Yeah, I don't like to update mine because I
didn't know what happened. Maybe
Bookstagram is easier though. Start with that. I think we're lagging. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Baby steps.
I will make one. Let's see. I'll go follow you right now on YouTube. You're not gonna recognize me when I follow you. But
I think your name's on you have a YouTube. Like I think it's just your name though.
I do. Hopefully, hold on. Let me see if I have anything that I posted from when I was in school, because we had to post videos for school. That was really embarrassing. Let's see. My account, Sarah Espinoza. Please tell me I don't have my videos linked to.
I am like dying of thirst. I literally just finished.
Oh yeah, when we started this, I was like prepared.
Like I'm dying of thirst.
I have another water bottle over there ready to go.
I have to get another one. Do you want to do a reading sprint again?
Yes, and this time I will be reading.
We Hunt the Flames? Yes! Okay. I'm going to try.
I'm realizing that I could actually just put a lighting right there. It'd be great.
These chapters are long, and I just want to get back to a Misha chapter. Misha is a weird name, kind of.
I love the name Misha. It reminds me of Misha Collins. If you've ever watched Supernatural, I love Misha Collins.
I haven't. Punk 57 makes people thirsty. I don't know. Is that why I'm thirsty?
Have you gotten to any of those parts yet?
Nothing has really happened. Right now we're in a flashback. I don't know how I like the main character, Ryan. I don't know. She's kind of being mean for no reason.
Miss Locke's Library. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You've gained yourself a new subscriber.
Yay.
You're honestly cracking me up over here. So that's how you win me over. Just make me laugh.
Sarah's impressed. Okay, I'm going to set the timer.
All right.
I'm going to bring up my little banner again.
I'm going to get my book light.
That's what you have, a book light.
That's what I have.
That's funny. Okay, comment what you're reading. Oh, Brian is deaf anti-hero. We hate her. I think I kind of hate her too right now at this point.
Yes. That's how I felt about it. That's why I DNF'd. But I'm also a quitter.
You're a quitter.
I know.
All right.
But I will never not be a quitter.
Oh, I need to share my screen. I just started it without sharing my screen. That's pointless. All right, we'll do 15 minutes again. And I'm sharing. All right, I started.
Okay.
I literally had like half a page to finish this chapter. I'm so mad. I'm gonna have
I
to.
have like 4.
I'm gonna have to read that.
I love it.
Do you?
I do.
Okay, wait. What page are you on? I have to see.
I'm on 198.
Okay. 158.
198.
Oh, okay. That's even better. Okay. Oh yeah, you did stop in the middle. Like the one chapter that's actually long, you got stuck in.
I did. Ridiculous.
I love that I just keep having my copy on hand for
just to see where I'm at.
Just to see where you're at. Okay, so somebody was reading Shatter Me.
Awesome.
I love that. If you're liking it.
How are you liking Shatter Me?
Yeah, how do you like it?
Give us your thoughts and opinions. Just tell us what page you're on so we can look at it.
Oh yeah, tell us what page you're on. Haley, I'm super late, but Andrew and Sarah, what are you reading? I commented back, told her. Both of those are on my TBR. Definitely read We Hunt the Flame. ASAP, as soon as you can. So good.
If you can't get to Punk 57, it's okay.
I didn't say it. But no, now I finally got to the guy's point of view. I think I just like his character more, but it like not even that I like him as a character more than the girl character. I just like the writing style and his point of view better. Like, I don't know. Huh?
His chapters are more interesting.
I think so, yeah. I don't know.
The girl annoyed me for a
while. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
How are you, so how are you liking We Hunt the Flame?
I love it.
Like from what you just read?
Yes.
Yes.
Is there anything that I don't like? No. Nothing. Great. I know, I think I'm like halfway through it now. I think that'd be like halfway. Well, 45 maybe. 45% done.
Yeah, you're pretty close to half. Oh, I need to update Goodreads that I read that.
So I don't see myself like hating this book, like unless the author just kills everyone.
Makes sense. You hate that. You hate the death trope.
I do. I hate it's pointless. Death is pointless. I hate it so much. It's so unnecessary. We could spice the plot in other ways besides killing loved characters, and authors need to realize that.
You're right.
There's no need for that. There's no need to break my heart. You don't have to do that.
I'm also reading The Name of the Wind on audio right now. I think I told you that.
You did. No, you were telling Catherine today because we were talking about audiobooks.
Oh, yeah, you're just sitting there.
Yes. Today at Andrie's work, I was her audio,
reader.
What do you call it? Audio speaker. And I was reading this book to her, and then she didn't like it. She requested a more, what was the word you used?
I wanted an enthusiastic voice.
You wanted an enthusiastic voice. Mine was
Sarah was reading to me like she was depressed. It was fine. I was like,
and I started reading it more upbeat. I was more enthusiastic, and she didn't like it.
Yeah.
So I could not please her.
I was like, never mind. Just stop. Do y'all prefer reading hardcover, paperback, or both? Sarah, what do you prefer?
There's pros and cons to both. I prefer the look of hardback more just because it's prettier, but I will always take a paperback just because they're so easy to hold and I can read them in bed. If it falls on me, it's not going to hurt as bad.
Yeah. I prefer to read paperback, but I like to collect hardcover. But like it depends on the paperback. Like, okay, I don't have one, but We Have the Flame paperback is like the perfect floppy one. This one, it's not really that floppy. Like I can't bend the spine. Like I want to crack it and I can't. So I'm taking a star away from Punk 57 for that. I'm just kidding.
You know what I want to know? What I want to ask?
What?
What is everyone's least favorite book?
Oh my gosh.
You have a book that you absolutely hated. And I want to know because I never read that book.
This is a great question. Yes, tell us a book. Comment a book that we should never read. Also, I love floppy paperbacks, but I really do prefer hardbacks because of the way I read Nan Tate. Yes, I don't know. There's something about a good hardcover. Dirty. It's great.
Andrie loves to read an annotated.
Hello. Welcome to live.
I'm trying to think. What was I saying? Oh, I will only like tab my books. I haven't. The only book I ever wrote in was The Assassin's Blade, and it is like the only book I could. Like I cannot write any of my other books. But one time, Andrew and I were FaceTiming and just doing reading sprints, and this is all I heard. I don't know if you're gonna hear it on my computer. Like I was looking down and reading my book, and this is all I heard. But just like Andrew, like wasn't reaching for the pen like a calm person. She wasn't. Like in my mind, Andrew was.
I was.
That's all I heard.
Because I had like my pen and my highlighter, and I was like, exactly that noise. I was reading at my desk.
That's what I heard. And like it wasn't bad. It almost kind of like put me in the mood to read. It was like the background music I wanted.
Sarah, okay, well, since you asked that question, what's a book that you would tell everybody not to read?
Okay. So, The Chocolate Wars is so random.
You love books that we had to read in school.
I absolutely loved the books we read in school, except The Chocolate Wars. The worst book
I never read that book.
The worst book I've ever read. And just in case anybody actually wants to read it, don't, but like just in case. Basically, the plot of the book, it's like, like, what is it? The main character was like, oh, we need to fight against, God, what's the word? She was right, I am sleepy. But basically, like, he was like trying to like make a difference. There we go. Okay, he's trying to make a difference, fight the social norms. And then at the end, he gets like beaten up really badly. And he's like, you know what? In the end, everyone should always give up, conform. There's no point to life. You are a loser, and we shall always be losers. The end. And like, I read that for what?
Wait,
I knew I was
read that for
I didn't need a book to tell me.
Did you read that for school, or did you read that on your own?
I read that for school, but like I read all of it for school. I didn't spark notes that like everyone else. I read it, and then I felt like I wasted my time. And I talked to my teacher. I was like, why do we have to read this? She was like, it's a great literature read. It's a great literary read.
You probably hurt his feelings. We were liars. IDKY. I agree with this.
I agree too.
Oh, did you see that she wrote a prequel?
It's
coming out next year.
You should read it.
I'm not.
Read it for the both of us.
No, I'm not reading it.
Read it for the both of us.
I don't know. I didn't like We Were Liars that much. I gave it 3 stars. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever read. It was okay to read one time, but like one, I'm not again. I think. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I thought people loved that book.
I actually started it. I still have it on my Kindle. We can pull it up for everyone to see. But I started that book a long time ago, and I DNF'd it. I just couldn't finish it.
I DNF'd it too.
And I remember specifically what part I DNF'd it at, because I was like, this is weird. I just closed it.
I just couldn't get into it. You know, the author of this book is married to Fahad Mafi, the author of Shadow Me.
We didn't know that.
Yeah, Ransom Riggs, they're married. I think that's cool. They have like a little author married couple. It's cool. I also really hated Serpent and Dove.
I love Serpent and Dove. I read it in like 3 weeks.
I like
everyone has their taste. It's okay. I'm picky. Just ignore my Blood and Honey book here in the background.
See, I have like a whole little Serpent and Dove shrine, but you can't see it, which is great. Like, I literally have a mug with Lou and Reed on it. But I honestly don't like it that much. Like, the series just went downhill after book 1.
I know, that's what Andrie keeps saying, and it doesn't make me want to actually finish it. I really like Serpent and Dove.
It went downhill. I love mass markets too. They're the easiest size. Mostly my like sci-fi books are in mass market size. Oh, and my historical romance, but they're so easy to read.
Oh, like the little bitty ones, like
the little ones, yeah.
Oh, I don't actually like them because they're so little to me, and I feel like it's gonna fall out of my hands or something. I don't know.
I feel like Sarah, you're a little person. I feel like you'd like them.
Oh my god.
Sarah, how tall are you?
I am 5'5".
Roger, don't lie to the people.
I'm 4'11".
You're such a liar. Well, no, you are 4'11", but
11 inches.
Try to lie.
Talk the words. It sounds like it.
Where's the lie?
Hold up. I wrote a review on this like years later because like I needed to write a review on it. And like there was no point. I think I wrote it at like 2 a.m., but I felt the people needed it. So let me find it real quick because I hated this book.
Something really funny about Sarah is that she will go back on a book she read years ago and write a review on it today. Which I don't know if that even counts. Your views are not the same.
No, it counts. No, it's not going to change. The chocolate war is rated so low. Let's see. My full review. I could not give it 0 stars, so I gave it 1 star. God, it's so long. Jesus, I had a lot to say about it. I'm just gonna say for
give us the best parts, okay?
Do what? I don't
just
think
give
I have
us
any
the best parts.
Oh, give us the best parts. Sometimes I go about my day perfectly fine. All is good, then I just think about the ending to this book, and suddenly my day is just ruined, and I need a shot of whiskey at 2 p.m. And then I also wrote at the bottom, I read this book 7 years ago, and here I am, still so angry and writing a review. I'm hoping this will be therapeutic somehow. Maybe I will finally be able to let it go. I'm actually an alcoholic now because of this book.
That book is living rent-free in your mind, and you're just letting it.
I wish it would go away.
I feel the same way about a couple books. I don't think I want to actually say them.
No, I actually do want to know. The people want to
know.
No, come on.
Okay, there's this one book that I do not like, and I don't think it's good or like needed. I think it has a sequel, but it was written by a famous booktuber, so I don't want to like.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to like call it out.
Let's not start anything, Andrie.
I just don't.
11:49 at night. We don't need to start anything.
It's already 11:49.
It is.
Oh, okay. You know what? We actually got to go. I forgot. I have to work tomorrow.
You have work tomorrow.
I have to get up for work tomorrow. This is depressing.
Maybe I'll come visit you tomorrow.
Okay, next time we get on the live, Sarah, let's set a time and let the people know so everyone can be ready. I feel so bad. Everybody joins and they're like, I'm late, but I never know that. But it's
like you could be early for all we know still.
We're late.
And next time, maybe when we have a live, I will finally have not a booktube, but a bookstagram.
Yes! Something for the people to find you. And maybe we will set a time for it and let y'all know ahead of time.
So sorry. We just plan these things at random.
We will try to do that. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna go. But thanks everybody that got on the live. I hope this was fun.
Nice talking to everyone.
Hope y'all read. So bye everybody.
Bye.
Good night if it's nighttime where you're at.
Good night.
Bye.